Hi, this is Howard Walensky for Skype, and I'm speaking with Barbara Muir, the portrait painter, and also Skype sketcher. And I understand you did some sketching for Skype recently. What was that about?
The CES Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, had a Skype party, and I was hired to draw the people, some of the people attending the party. So I did.
Now, I mean, your ordinary business is drawing portraits like I can see behind you, right?
Yeah, doing paintings.
You,
It's
you're
true.
a you're a painter. So how is it different being a sketcher?
It's much more immediate, especially on Skype, because the people are way closer than they would normally be. So it's a funny thing. I was thinking about it. You're kind of in someone's personal space, but it doesn't feel like that to them. So there you are. You have to immediately get an idea of their personality and feel a bond, and then try and capture that as fast as possible. At that event, it was very quick, 10 to
Right
15
now we're
minutes.
in each other's face, I guess, too, huh?
Yep, yep.
Okay. So, and what do you use to draw with? Is this pencil or pen or?
For that activity, I used pen, but I have done it with recently with charcoal, and I have taken the Skype drawings and turned them into paintings too.
Hmm.
So I'm using as many media, I guess you call it, as possible.
So you're
But at that,
multimedia and multitasking, huh?
yeah, that's
So,
right. Like
so,
you.
oh yeah. So okay. So are there any secrets to drawing people this way? If somebody else wanted to do it, is it just looking at it and jotting it down fast, or can you capture the image, or what do you do?
I think it's like the interview process that you're involved in. And maybe it's easier for me because I have been an interviewer as well. But you need to get a bond with the person almost as quickly as possible, so that and then make an image in your mind. What is it? So you're kind of like a snap camera yourself, and then uh, record it to the best of your ability speedily. So for that event, they were in a very dark room, and you never know what you're going to be drawing, right? So I had to kind of get a fix on them and figure out really quickly what was my style going to be for this, because they had to see the image. I had to hold it up to them as soon as I was done, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, there had to be something there for them to look at. So I did mostly line, but some shadow because and some volume because they were in the dark. So a complete outline wasn't going to work. You had to have a feeling of light and shadow, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. Some ways, a little bit, it's like a courtroom artist, isn't it? They
It is
go
a
in,
bit like that.
they go in with a pad, and then they draw, and they have to do it fast. Sometimes they color it
Uh,
in. You know.
they're a lot more realistic than I think I am at this point. For the fast drawing, I was
Hmm.
just trying to get an impression. They're trying to get exactly so it's exactly like a TV camera in drawing, which is very strange, right?
Hmm.
And I'm trying to get an impression, a personality, something that's lively, but it's not just a direct photographic record of
So,
them.
so do you recommend Skype for sketchers? Do you think other people are
Yes,
are doing this?
I'm sure they are. Yes, apparently a friend of mine was at a show in New York, and someone had done huge portraits. I don't think they were from Skype, they were from photos, but it's bound to happen from Skype, because what's nice about Skype is the angles are bizarre, because, especially with a laptop. The laptop's right against the face,
Hmm.
and the person can be lying down or standing up or at a window or anywhere. So you get these strange angles that are really neat for art. I think they're great for art. Because one of the problems with being a portrait painter is people come in and sit in a chair, and there's about 10 ways they can sit in a chair. I mean, there's probably 2,000 ways,
Hmm.
but there's a big variety of how people are on Skype, the angles and so on, and the angles of the room behind them. And I find that interesting, fascinating, in fact.
So the light can be different, the settings are different, the camera angle. It's sort of funny. I just did interview with some kids that went to the presidential inauguration, and
Yeah.
I don't. Their teacher started off with it, then one of the kids took over, and the angles were totally weird. Half the head was cut off. They swiveled. I mean, they were holding a laptop, out on the National Mall in Washington. So,
Isn't that neat?
and they swiveled
That must have
around.
been amazing.
Right. So, I'll tell you. I think I have what I need, Barbara. I should
Okay,
ask you what's the next thing in Skype sketching?
the next thing is going to be a giant Skype painting,
Well,
not a Skype. I didn't mention the capture feature, which you can get from photographing on Skype, if depending on what your computer photograph program is. And the next thing is going to be a giant painting of my
mm,
son's girlfriend that I took when she was in Korea.
okay. Okay. Well, let us know when
That's a
that
Skype.
happens.
That's. I will let you know.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot, Barbara.
Thanks a lot. Oh, sorry. Thanks a lot, Howard.
Take care, Barbara. Bye now.
Okay, bye.